Friday night baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first four games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he brings a 4 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had 30 runs batted in. That's 1 RBI a game. You always hear them say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Well, I think that applies to driving in runs, too.
And now Bryce Harper. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies go down quietly there. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Jake Arrieta, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan, any thoughts?
Man, he pitched really well in his last one without allowing a single run and picking up the victory. Let's see if he can bring that stuff back to the ballpark with him and make it 2 really strong starts.
Next for the Dodgers, Jock Peterson, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Peterson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't, one series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Now to the plate, Max Muncy, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 delivery. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Two and 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Line drive to center field. Pereira is there, and he has it for the first out. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. How about top 5 in the National League? I love watching him when he comes up to the plate. There's an electricity about him. He's got power and he's got that swagger that you just can't miss.
Here's Corey Seager, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind it to count 2-0.
3-0 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Hernandez at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Up next will be Nick Williams, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch on its way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 4 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lined hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So coming to the plate, Odubel Herrera, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Popped straight up. Seager has a play, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least.
Bellinger.
First pitch on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez gloves it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's David Freese to stand in. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's got 5 base hits in 25 tries. He also has 1 home run. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as he'll take a look at ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Freeze, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Batting 7. The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
A 1 pitch on its way. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning.
Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the third with no score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning.
Franco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 3 for 11. And he falls behind 0-2. Franco is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Back up the middle. Seager up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit to third. Muncy scoops it up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 49, Jake Arrieta.
Now batting, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
This is on the ground over to first. Bellinger's got it.
No, he's safe.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box, Gene Segura, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He singled to open up the ball game. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Arrieta is off at first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. Not only do they lead Major League Baseball in batting average, but also in possibly the most important offensive stat, runs scored. Some players I talked to during pregame told me they really try to feed off each other on offense. When one guy gets a hit to start off an inning, it's almost like a challenge to the next guys coming up to follow suit and drive in some runs. That mentality makes this a very potent offense,
Leading
guys.
off for the Dodgers,
All right, Heidi, thank you.
the catcher, Rocky Gale.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's one down now. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Maeda.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. First pitch coming. Here it is. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and he misses it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
From a knee, he gets him. What a play.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Stepping into the box, Nick Williams. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. A high fastball is in there. Left side, but well foul. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Max Muncy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey.
Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
The count 1-1.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Muncy stands at second with no outs. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bellinger, a native of Arizona, he was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The next 0-2. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. In now, David Freese, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-1 home. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Harper is over, 1 away. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now.
The center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 home is outside for a ball. Kike Hernandez will be next. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And no one will track it down. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Fly ball out to right field. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Standing in, Rocky Gale. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Arrieta sets. Here comes the first pitch. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hit hard to the right side. Hot shot on the ground is short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in to try it again, Odubel Herrera. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Verdugo is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The third baseman,
So still nothing
7,
against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They trail it here 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Kenta Maeda. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Kenta Maeda.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's Jock Peterson now.
And he puts it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. He's set. Here it comes. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Maeda on second. Peterson is over at first with 1 away. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Phillies nothing. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Hoskins behind, the count 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Jake Arrieta. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
So striding forward now, Cesar Hernandez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a looper to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, of crooked number going on the board.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. Segura at second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Phillies leave a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Cody.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. And it's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hard on the ground towards short. Segura has it. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
The first baseman, David Freese.
Into the box now, David Freese. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
The center fielder, number 27.
Striding in, Alex Verdugo. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. The relay. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the Philadelphia manager on his way out to the mound now. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Juan Nicasio takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Juan Nicasio.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is foul right side. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. A line shot to third base.
Now batting, catcher, Rocky Gale.
Ready for another shot now. Rocky Gale. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Push to the right side. Oh, he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Williams is under it. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We're through 6 full. Dodgers lead this one 3-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Ross Stripling is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 68, Ross Stripling.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Williams. His previous history with Ross Stripling, he's 1 for 5.
Williams.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
2-1.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
In now, JT Realmuto as he grounds one briskly to short. One there. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
The batter, the center fielder.
Boy, and that's a great play there at short. He's forced to go to the backhand and then pivot on that right leg to throw against the momentum of his body. These guys make it look easy. That's one you could definitely launch into right field if you're not under control.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail in this one 3-0. So digging in now, Jock Peterson, his lifetime line against Nicasio. He's gone 2 for 5.
Peterson.
First pitch on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Outside, 2-1. Three and one to the Dodgers left fielder. Max Muncy will be next. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
The first baseman.
That was a great job of driving that ball. Extending his arms very well. Was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard but pulled it foul.
And that's through into center field, base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Corey Seager. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Herrera's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Muncy leads off first with one away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone, strike one.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last three pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
The count now at 2-2. Sent out to straightaway center field. Herrera is there. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 25, David Freese.
Now in the box, David Freese. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Liner into right center. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. 8th inning coming up. LA's on top 4-0. So stepping in, Michael Franco. His previous history with Ross Stripling. He's gone 3 for 8. He's taken him deep once.
Franco.
From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. popped him up. Hernandez moving to his left. 1 out. The Dodgers trying to close this one out in front of the home crowd here at Dodger Stadium as you get a look there at our line score through the first 7+. Digging in, Rhys Hoskins. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here it comes, 1-0. Ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Seager takes it in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They trail here 4-0. Jose Alvarez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Jose Alvarez.
Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, the catcher, Rocky Gale.
Standing in, Rocky Gale. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Lays off 1-0. One out, nobody on. This one's flared off to the right side. Harper is over. 2 gone. Justin Turner will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Justin Turner.
And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. He's got that average pushing up near 360 now. A dozen home runs and 47 RBIs. The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 4-0. Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's set, and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Jansen, originally from the island nation of Curacao, has been enjoying a great season, and fans have noticed he's currently leading all closers in all-star votes.
Hey, hats off to this guy right now. It wouldn't have been my first guess if I was thinking about who was leading at this position. But you know what? He's played very well this year, and the fans certainly have taken notice.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1 and 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Backhanded. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And strike 3 called on a fastball that looked inside from here, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box, Bryce Harper. Hit sharply on the ground. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finish the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
4-0 the score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Kenta Maeda earns his 8th victory of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.